The countdown to 2009 is on, and tonight we're rocking in the new year. This is America's Party 2009 with Kendall Tinney, Sophia Choi, Kevin Janison, Jesse Corona, Hetty Chang, and Anita Roman. America's Party 2009 is brought to you by Station Casinos. Now live from Caesars Palace, your hosts, Kendall Tinney and Sophia Choi.
Kevin Janison is at the Fremont Street Experience. About 15,000 people expected there, and you have 8 tribute bands playing tonight.
Exactly, and Kevin, I understand that a lot of people there are enjoying the concerts.
Oh, they're enjoying the concert. They're enjoying each other's. We've got silly string. We've got festive folks. We've got people getting down, getting funky, spinning the stacks of wax and making some tracks. And they're here all the way, excuse me, sir, all the way from, where are you guys from?
Minneapolis!
They're all the way from Minnesota. And what's tonight at midnight? What happened?
I turned 25 at midnight.
25 years young at midnight. They're all from Minnesota. Where'd you get that hat?
Right here, downtown Las Vegas!
Can't blame when they left Minnesota. It was 14 degrees below zero. These guys are drinking football-sized drinks. What was in that?
It was a Mai Tai.
A Mai Tai. Look at these people over here. Check these jumbo beer. What was in that?
Nanette.
What was in your drink?
Pina colada.
Very nice, the jumbo size. They are having a good time here.
It's the birthday today.
It's your sister's birthday.
The birthday today. Happy birthday, Deidre!
We're going to break in with that important news. We've got a lot more to show you the flavor down here on Fremont Street as we get swallowed by the sea of humanity. Now up above it all, Tiffany De Leon in the chopper. How does it look, Tiffany?
Well, you guys look like you're having a great time down there. Right now, we're up in Sky 3, giving everyone a bird's eye view of the actual strip. The crowds are starting to build up on the strip itself. I have never been here for New Year's, so it is just amazing to see the strip completely shut down from Russell all the way up to Sahara, where the crowds are just walking around, waiting for the New Year to come. We're also going to be having the fireworks. You'll be able to see the beautiful fireworks, just the crowds partying down there. So stay here. We'll have some great footage for you. Right now, all the streets are closed around the strip right now, and people are out and about having a great time. We'll bring more to you soon. Sophia and Kendall, I'm going to toss it back down to you.
All right, Tiffany, we're surrounded by the people who are having a great time, aren't we? Well, all right, you've heard of a leap year, right? Well, this year we're getting a leap second. We're actually getting an extra second at the stroke of midnight.
Now, News 3's Jesse Corona has been brave. He's been out amongst these good people talking to them. And he is asking them what they were going to or are going to do with this one little sliver of extra time, Jesse.
Yeah, Kendall, as the Earth rotates on its axis, sometimes it takes a little longer or shorter than 24 hours to actually spin. So this year, the world's official timekeepers are adding an extra leap second to match the time clocks, the world's time clocks, to the Earth's spin. What that means for people out here tonight is that they get an extra second to do whatever it is they want. So we thought it'd be fun to ask people what they plan on doing with their extra second.
I'm going to go to the gym.
That's a quick workout.
I know, but if you do it every second for a year, it'll be good.
What are you going to do with your extra second?
You know, I think I'm going to really contemplate politics of today.
For 1 second?
Yeah, for 1 second.
That's all it's going to take?
It's all it's going to take.
I think I needed more than a second.
For what did you have in mind?
Naughty things.
Is that true, or is that a lie?
Knowing him, my husband, yes, that's true.
So it's going to be like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1. Happy New Year. So yeah, it is very exciting, yes.
Very exciting, yeah. I can't wait for it.
Now you know that there's going to be an extra second. What do you think you're going to do with it?
I don't know. What choices do I have?
You just took 6 seconds to think about that extra second.
Oh.
Maybe I can find somebody. We can smooch for a second.
Well, I get off at midnight.
It's a deal.
All right. Extra second, me and her.
I really didn't want the extra second because of the economy, but I'm gonna take a double shot, and that's it, and be happy that it's over with.
I will probably use that extra second to express my love to my hubby here.
Aww.
And just to make more dedication for my New Year's to love him back.
Okay, now that you finished that, let's come over here.
Okay.
Now, what do you really want to do with that extra second?
I want to get shot in.
That's what I thought. Yeah, and we don't know how exactly this is going to go down. If it's going to be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1. Happy New Year's. Kendall, Sophia, we just have to wait and see.
Exactly, but you know what, Jesse? We know what people are doing with their time tonight. They're here partying in Las Vegas. You know, between the Strip and Fremont Street, we have some 300,000 people partying out on the streets tonight.
And it's really good news because tourism officials say the numbers this year are actually larger than they were last year, despite the ailing economy. They estimate that there are 2% more people here this year compared to last 2008. We had an estimated 284,000 visitors come in to ring the new year. And I don't know how they count these people, but this year they project 291,000 tourists are here.
Yeah, room occupancy is down this year, but tourism officials say that's only because there are 7,000 more hotel rooms in Las Vegas than there were last year. Tonight, officials estimate 89% of the area's rooms are booked. Great news.
Yeah, and of course they're all looking forward to the big fireworks show that goes off at midnight, lasts more than 8 minutes. And we're going to see putting together a fireworks show like that is certainly no small task.
No, it not only takes thousands of individual fireworks, but it takes thousands of hours in planning, execution, choreography. Hetty Chang's been studying this a little bit more. And Hetty, I got to tell you, all that work for just minutes of time.
8 minutes and 10 seconds to be exact, Kendall and Sophia. But hey, that's what we're all here for, right? We look forward to that 8 minutes and the thousands of people here on the Strip enjoying and joining us on such a beautiful night. As we have been reporting, things are going to be a little bit different with this year's fireworks show. Instead of being launched from all the hotel rooftops because of the Monte Carlo fire, us here on the Strip, we're going to be a little bit closer to all that action. New Year's Eve on the Strip. It's all about ending the year and welcoming a new one, the only way Vegas knows how.
The fireworks, everything, the excitement.
When the clock strikes midnight, this is what we're used to seeing. And we'll get that same show tonight, except hotel rooftops, they won't be the launching pads this year.
Fireworks will be playing a lot more intimately to the audience, as in the past where they were played off the tops of the various roofs of the various hotels.
We're not looking for this type of display, and Grucci Pyrotechnics say that's the main reason for the switch. Tonight, fireworks will be launched from Treasure Island's parking garage and 6 other spots.
There's been numerous site inspection trips that staff members do. We designed a show to fit the location and the challenges that those locations present to us.
The setup began days ago, the choreography months ago. 30,000 fireworks, and it all comes down to 8 minutes of magic over the Las Vegas sky.
Knowing that it's being broadcast all over Las Vegas, all over the world, there's people who will be tuning in on New Year's. That's what the reward's about.
And certainly rewarding when you think about all the work that goes into one show. Again, we're talking about 30,000 fireworks fired from 8 different locations, 7 Strip locations, and the Fremont Street experience. It took 6 months to design this show, so pyrotechnics really didn't take much of a break as compared to last year's show. Once the clock strikes midnight, we'll see the fireworks light up the sky for about 8 minutes. And just to give you an idea of what goes into each one of these fireworks, it takes 10 hours to match each minute of tonight's show. So you're looking at more than 80 hours of work. Kendall and Sophia, pretty unbelievable, and of course a lot of hard work, but it looks as though Mother Nature is cooperating with us. It's a beautiful night, not too cold outside, not a cloud in the sky, and the winds, what winds? Back to you guys.
It is nice. In years past, there's been some drama leading up to the fireworks show because of the winds.
Will they have it? Will they not?
Yeah, it always goes off, but there is no question this year that weather will not play a role.
Exactly.
You know, one place that's bound to be popular this year is Access. That is the new nightclub at Encore.
Yeah, and it's celebrating its grand opening tonight. Now, Steve Wynn isn't letting anyone in just yet, but he did pass along this photo of the club's interior. The club itself is 13,000 square feet, 40,000 if you include the pool and the patio. It features 95 VIP tables and 30 outdoor cabanas. We'll be right back.
Some of the best tribute bands in rock and roll history took to the stage right here at the Fremont Street Experience. I'm Anita Rowe, and I'll have that story for you live tonight.
Happy New Year, Channel 3, from the cast of Jubilee.
Welcome back to America's Party 2009.
We're back on. You'll be able to see us when we're on TV.
Well, here we are again on the Las Vegas Strip, and that was a shot of the Fremont Street Experience where they have 8 tribute bands playing tonight. Some 15,000 people showing up there.
Exactly. I think that might have been Queen Nation you were hearing live. Let's go right now to Kevin Janison live on Fremont Street, where a bunch of people are having a grand old time.
Hey, Sophia, Kendall, thank you very much. Let's go, guys. This is a tradition we have. We've got the mayor and his wife, Carolyn Goodman, and now we've sort of expanded this by bringing in a couple of showgirls. And the mayor's sort of the man of the people. He's like a rock star, and I guess we have to let the showgirls go first. He's going to cut right through the heart of this crowd, right through the heart of the sea of humanity, and greet some of the folks, and I'll do the best I can to capture them.
Happy New Year. Bye.
So, how do you come in front?
Carolyn, I'm surprised to see you in the middle of the people.
I love it.
Hi, everybody. How are you?
If you've ever been with the mayor, he's like a rock star as we go through the crowd.
Good to see you. Hi, how are you?
Happy New Year to all of you.
How are you? Happy New Year to you. Good to see you all. Great crowd out here, huh?
We are wall-to-wall people. This might be the biggest crowd we've ever had down here.
I think it's the greatest. It's really wonderful. Great people. Hi, how are you?
We're not going to get very far, I don't think.
Oh, yeah, we will.
We've got people taking pictures. We've got showgirls trampling the weatherman. And right through the heart of the crowd.
The best mayor of Las Vegas ever. You understand? Yeah.
Happy New Year.
This gives you a little idea of what it's like right through the middle of the masses here.
I'll become senator.
Hi, how are you? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Hi, how are you?
It's the mayor and the folks right smack dab here in the middle of the Fremont Street Experience, and the showgirls. Oh man, and Mrs. Goodman as well. We will have more for you as we ring in the last few minutes of 2008, ring in 2009, right after this.
Hello, Las Vegas. This is Jason from the Prince Tribute Show, Purple Rain in the house. We're going to party like it's 2009, this New Year's Eve at the House of Blues.
That's right.
You guys come out. What time is it?
It's that time to say,
Happy New Year, Las Vegas! Yeah, dig.
I'm Donnie.
And I'm Marie, and I'm younger.
And I'm more talented.
Oh, Happy New Year, Las Vegas.
Keep watching America's Party 2009. We'll be right back. Welcome back to America's Party 2009.
That is a look at Times Square in New York City, where the confetti is dropping on the crowd. More than a ton of confetti there, and fireworks are going off. People are celebrating as they welcome in the new year.
Happy New Year to all our friends on the East Coast as we wait to ring in the new year on the West Coast. And some close to 300,000 people lining the Strip tonight, and a lot of people at the Fremont Street Experience for something called Tribute Palooza. You have 8 tribute bands. Anita Roman is at the Fremont Street Experience, and you've been talking to some of the front men tonight, Anita.
We've been talking to some of the performers, we've been talking to some of the fans. It's really been an incredible evening out here. You can see the crowd behind me. Kevin Janison was in it just a few minutes ago. We have 15,000 people out here. I'm being told that they are not letting anyone else in because they have reached capacity. Everyone is having a fantastic time. ready to ring in the new year. Now, the streets here were rocking all night long with classic ballads and favorites from Billy Joel to the Eagles to David Bowie. KISS, Queen is on the stage behind us right now. We heard from the Rolling Stones and U2. There were 2 stages set up all night long, and a spokesperson for the Fremont Street Experience says all they wanted to do was provide Las Vegas with the biggest and best party and 14 hours of continuous entertainment, and to make it affordable for everyone. Here's what some of the entertainers had to say earlier today.
There's going to be something for everybody. For me personally, I think this is probably going to be the show of a lifetime. We've got some surprises planned that nobody knows about.
We got the clean and sober Keith, but yeah, it's a great show, a lot of fun. And, you know, we just love being in Vegas. It's a town made for us.
You're going to see all the Bowies, really, from pre-Ziggy Stardust on. And we'll probably light ourselves on fire at the end of the night and then explode. It'll be great.
It really is incredible just how much all of these artists look like the original artists. Now, the last 2 bands took the stand at about 11 o'clock this evening, so not too long ago. They will be playing until at least 1 p.m. The party may go on just a little bit longer. So come on out, take a listen. It's a great time out here. Back to you guys.
Earlier we were listening to the Billy Joel tribute band.
Yes.
We really wanted to be there for that. And the Queen tribute band. I love that band.
And they've all sounded great. So
Exactly.
just the little snippets we've heard throughout the evening.
Exactly. And you know what? They've got a huge party there. We've got a huge party here, right here on the Strip. Got about 300,000 people between the Strip and Fremont Street partying here in Las Vegas, and we are partying like it's 2009.
Well, yeah, you know, you saw the bands down on the Fremont Street Experience. There's one band that parties like it's 1999 every time they have a gig. Alicia Jacobs has more on that.
Can you believe it's been 10 years since we partied like it's 1999, so to speak? But now we can do it all over again, 2009 style, with the group I consider to be the best tribute band in Las Vegas, Purple Rain.
I have been hearing for a very long time that you guys are as good, sometimes better, than Prince. What do you say about that?
I think we pay tribute to one of the greatest musicians and artists of our time. He's prolific. He's written songs for everybody and their mama, and I think, you know, he's prolific. That's all I can say. He's a bad boy.
Nothing artificial here. He's got the sound, the moves, and definitely the look of the purple one.
How much do you guys get into character? I mean, how much of the actual Prince persona does he take on?
I would say 99%.
Whoa.
Because he is not Prince.
Right, I keep forgetting.
That's right. Like, ask me, like, how long I've been doing it.
How long have you been doing it?
Oh, yeah, that's from an interview that he did, a classic interview from American Band.
My only complaint is when you go see Prince now, he doesn't do a lot of the great, incredible songs that a lot of us came to love him with. But that's it, but you guys do. So very cool. And you're not going to stop that, are you?
No.
So what do you really look like?
I still look like Prince. You know,
Do
like,
you?
I got a lot of makeup on, so I feel like a freak. But
Have you had any surgical? It's so personal to ask, isn't it? But no, nothing. Just all natural, huh?
Supposed to make.
It's the eyes.
Exactly.
Look at the eyes. Show them the eyes. Those are Prince eyes.
Known as something of a temperamental fella, I'm wondering what the real Prince thinks about Jason and Purple Rain.
I think he's a bad boy, and nothing but, you know, but I can't imagine why I wouldn't. I mean, I take it as a compliment. Someone thought I was that cool to spend my life impersonating this man.
Hey, haven't you always wanted to sing with Prince? Yeah, me too.
You said, what have I got to lose?
Everybody.
Honey, I said, little red Corvette.
All right, sorry about my horrible voice, but spooky how much Jason looks and sounds like the real deal. And you can catch Purple Rain at any of their venues, the South Point, Santa Fe, and House of Blues, which is absolutely free for locals. Back to you guys.
Talking about catching, we've been catching beads. I don't know if it's the drinking or if it's the excitement, but as we get closer to midnight, this crowd's getting rowdy.
We should say neither one of us has done anything to earn the beads.
Exactly. Exactly. But we're getting them anyway.
We're on our best behavior here, and we're going to continue to cover America's Party 2009 right after this.
I'm George Wallace at the Flamingo. I love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Happy New Year!
Keep watching America's Party 2009. We'll be right back.
Eating seafood and making friends. Now that's living large.
Welcome back to America's Party 2009.
Stand by. Stand by. Yes, we're here. We got you.
Go by Kevin. Go over there.
That was a live look down at Fremont Street where Kevin is at, and as you saw before, the crowds are really starting to build up on Fremont Street, and here on the Strip itself, those crowds are really building. The Strip is closed from Russell to Sahara for all vehicles, so you will only see foot traffic, and within the past half hour, it has just started to get just jam-packed sea of people, as you can see from our shot from Sky 3. Now, if you happen to be on the Strip, you're watching our show, you have friends and family coming in, just be patient. There's a lot of traffic on the surrounding areas of people just trying to get in at this time. But right now, just look at our shot. It is gorgeous out there. The Strip is completely lit up, looking beautiful. And within a half an hour, we're going to have those fireworks. Great display of fireworks. And let's go ahead and toss it now back down to Sophia and Kendall.
Well, right, Tiffany, thank you very much. I'll interrupt Sophia and Kendall for a second. We are live right here in the middle of all of these people at the Fremont Street Experience with these large football-sized drinks. What was in that?
Pardon?
What was in that drink?
It is a strawberry daiquiri with lots of rum.
That's about 40 ounces of strawberry daiquiri. We have gotten word that they've shut the gates down. The largest crowd ever on Fremont Street. They're estimating at well over 20,000 people have come to hear the 8 tribute bands. And we have this gentleman right here. He's very proud of his hat. Oh yeah, look how proud he is of the hat. Yeah. Say Happy New Year.
Happy New Year!
That is one fine. Where can you get a hat like that?
It's up the street there. I don't know.
And I bet your mom's very proud.
Probably so.
Very proud. Check them all out. This guy's hat. Where'd you get that hat, sir?
Do I?
Where'd you get that hat?
Right down the street right here.
It truly makes you look like one macho guy. We'll have more for you with Kendall, Sophia, and the rest of the gang as we rock in 2009 right after this.
If we get you this good looking, it'll be a miracle after that suit.
A mild-mannered reporter changes into a wild and crazy rocker. It's an amazing transformation you've got to see to believe.
Hi, we're the Thunder from Down Under, from the Excalibur, wishing you a Happy New Year.
Keep watching America's Party 2009. We'll be right back. The countdown to 2009 is on, and tonight we're rocking in the new year. This is America's Party 2009 with Kendall Tinney, Sophia Choi, Kevin Janison, Jesse Corona, Hetty Chang, and Anita Roman. America's Party 2009 is brought to you by Station Casinos. Now live from Caesar's Palace, your hosts, Kendall Tinney and Sophia Choi.
And this is a live look at near Fremont Street where thousands of people are waiting to welcome 2009.
Yeah, good shot of all of Las Vegas right there as we're expecting some 300,000 people on the Strip. And it's hard to believe, but we only have half an hour left in 2008.
Exactly. Kendall Tenney, along with Sophia Choi, thanks so much for joining us and welcoming 2009 in with us. And as Kendall just said, we're only less than 30 minutes away from the spectacular fireworks show, probably the best you've ever seen.
Yeah, it lasts more than 8 minutes, and it is going to be something, and we have that covered from every angle, so really you have the best seat in the house. We've been talking all night with Kevin Janison, who is down at the Fremont Street Experience. And Kevin, you have been trying to maneuver your way through the crowd there.
With the mayor, in fact, and it's wall-to-wall people, 15,000 capacity, I hear.
You know, I got to tell you, Sophia and Kendall, they've estimated more than 20,000 people. Mostly locals have come down to take advantage of the fact that it is a free party with all the tribute bands on stage. We've got Queen on stage. We've got this guy bobbing his head all over the place. And how about the hats that we have here? And the New Year's spirit. Where are you guys from?
We're from Phoenix, Arizona.
Very nice. And why'd you pick Las Vegas for New Year's?
Well, we've been doing it 3 years in a row now. We just love it. Great place.
Well, we are glad to have you guys look all very good. Look at this right up here. Can you see that? That is a boot of Jack Daniels.
I'm sorry?
What is in there?
It's Bud Light.
It's Bud Light, of course. All right. Nice. Oh, thank you very much. Okay, well. Up into the chopper. We'll send it back to Tiffany DeLeon. Tiffany, take it away.
Man, Kevin, I'm a little jealous. We are up here. We have a bird's eye view of the strip itself. Look at the sea of people. I mean, you are barely able to move in that sea. A lot of flashing lights, people taking pictures, getting ready for the new year. It's going to be an amazing spot to be at if you're on the strip right now, because the fireworks are going to take place in about a half an hour. The strip is completely lit up. Gorgeous lighting throughout the entire resort corridor. There is no vehicle traffic through the strip itself right now. So from Russell all the way up to Sahara, it is only walking traffic, only pedestrians are on the street itself. If you do need to get down here, the 15 is open. You can always take that all the way up to the DI Super Arterial. That will get you through that resort corridor. But right now, just take a look at that shot. Gorgeous view from here. We're going to have the fireworks coming up very soon. So let's go ahead and toss it back down to Sophia and Kendall.
All right, Tiffany, thanks a lot. And when you talk to the people out here that choose to come to the Strip or Fremont Street Experience, you ask them, why are you doing this? You could be in the comfort of your own home. These are adrenaline junkies. These are thrill seekers. And Las Vegas has always had its share of thrill seekers.
Exactly. And three men who made names for themselves by living on the edge chose Las Vegas for their latest death-defying stunts. And Hetty Chang is joining us now to tell us more about how these three chose to spend their last moments of 2008.
Well, talk about living on the edge, Kendall and Sophia. We're talking about three men, three incredible stunts, and three different locations. It can only mean one thing. It is New Year's Eve, and it can only happen right here in Las Vegas. Talk about no limits. 41 years to the day after Evel Knievel hurt himself pretty bad jumping over the fountains at Caesars. His son carries on family tradition. Daredevil Robbie Knievel jumped more than 200 feet at the Mirage, and what a sight it was. Motorsports legend Reese Millen planned to sign, seal, and deliver at the Rio tonight as the first person to backflip an off-road truck. Did he make it? Well, not quite. Millen rolled the truck on the landing. He put himself in the hospital last year trying this stunt, so the good news is no injuries this year. And last but not least, motorsports star Robbie Madison jumped his bike more than 120 feet, landing on top of a replica of the Arc de Triomphe at the Paris tonight. We talked with Madison as he was preparing for his stunt, and certainly he did not let the nerves get the best of him.
This jump has definitely been rocking my world lately. I haven't been getting much sleep, and the training has been insane, you know, to go out and jump that high and to do it over and over again to learn about what potentially could go wrong. I've been risking my life, so I'm glad that there's only the one more time.
Only one more time, certainly, I'm sure, until next year. These daredevils, as you mentioned, Kendall and Sophia, they really thrive off of this energy. They thrive off of the whole rush and the adrenaline, and they're probably going to do something similar next year here. And really, they can train and they can practice as much as we want, but you saw it there. They only have one shot, and they did pretty good tonight. Back to you guys.
Pretty good. I'd say they were pretty excellent.
They're alive. They're safe.
Yeah.
We're glad.
They made it.
Yeah.
They made it. All right. When it comes to getting rock star ready, Las Vegas has you covered, for sure.
And we had to pick somebody from News 3, and we immediately thought of Kim Wagner because, you know, you got a working mom with a toddler. It's perfect, right?
Works for Gwen Stefani. She's a working mom, a rocker, right? And here's an example of how she might get ready for a big night like tonight.
Come on in, Kim. Thank you. You are welcome.
It all starts with a red carpet facial at Qua's Spa in Caesars.
The first thing we're going to do is we're going to do the peel treatment by Dr. Gross, which is an amazing, amazing peel. It works like Botox.
It's the secret to looking rock star ready without the rest. From the spa to the salon, master colorist Michael Boychuck gets ready to work his magic. I know this is shocking, but I'm not a natural blonde.
Let's get some highlights in there, brighten you up.
While the Roots get some work, personal shoppers put on a party dress parade. But before I can put on a rockin' dress, a professional makeup artist makes sure I don't look like a tired mom. Champagne blonde may not exactly be on the menu, but the bubbly is, and the results are worth a toast. This is like not even my hair. This is rock star hair. And all this time later, finally, I look like a rock star. I want to thank everyone who made this happen. Thank you so much. Cheers and Happy New Year to everybody. Tinks all around.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. All right. So it took an army to get me rock star ready. That's not going to be the case for you, but they do have everybody at your service. Thank you to Caesars for providing the personal shopping service. Thank you to Spencer over at Ted Baker, who says that if you go in and say that you saw this dress and thought it was fabulous, he's going to give you a little extra something if you shop with him at the Forum Shops. The deals do not stop there, my friends. Here at Qua Bath and Spa, they're saying that through the month of January, if you saw this story, you're going to get $25 off your next service. So happy holidays, happy New Year. I'm rockstar ready Kim Wagner, reporting from Caesars. Back to you guys.
That Kim Wagner is beautiful as is, but my goodness, was she gorgeous there. But, you know, you might guess from all the pampering, from the highlights to the champagne, that stuff's going to cost you a little bit.
Yeah, when it's all said and done, before you even get to dinner, you're looking at $1,000. But you're right. I mean, it's not as amazing when you take someone like Kim Wagner and do a makeover, because she's stunning to begin with.
She is.
You know, it was great to see.
Exactly. But, you know, talking about rock star, I bet you all of us at one time or another wanted to be a rock star, right?
Who did you want to be?
Pat Benatar.
Did you really? All right.
Another notch in my lipstick.
Yeah. Okay, we got to have more of that as the night progresses. Yeah, most people have dreamed about that. Jesse Corona got to live it. He went out and he transformed himself. Jesse, this is pretty fun to watch.
And Kendall, it was a lot of fun to do. You know, there's an intangible quality that goes into being a real rock star that goes simply beyond drinking the energy drink. So behind the scenes with an 80s rock band named Steel Panthers to find out exactly what it takes to be a real rock star.
How you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Sticks.
Jesse.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Is that what I'm going to look like tonight?
Well, if we get you this good looking, it'll be a miracle after that suit.
Everything about the Steel Panthers screams 80s rock and roll. The big hair, the spandex, the attitude. They had the job put out there.
You got a strong jawline. And, you know, you probably have some other good features. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
This feels ridiculous.
The first step, leopard print spandex. And they got creative to make a heavy metal shirt.
Because if you have sleeves, that means you got a day job, all right?
Add some hair extensions, some makeup.
Oh, it's going to be tough. Oh, you're right.
Don't
so
be scared. And voila, I went from this to this.
Welcome to the band, dude. Wow. What's going on?
What's cool? Look at that guy.
Steel Panther, what's up?
All right. After lessons in how to make a heavy metal face, I unleash my secret weapon.
Heavy metal rules! Woo!
And we head to the stage. While the band performs their first set, security walks me into the front door of the Ovation Room, past the packed crowd, and to a VIP table.
Funny thing is, they actually think I'm one of the Steel Panthers. The looks, the feeling, definitely feel like a rock star at this moment. Maybe not when I get on stage, but at this moment, I feel like a rock star.
Then before I'm really ready, it's my turn.
Walking backstage right now, just about to go on stage. Heart's beating. I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do. We're going to do it.
And what you're about to see is the actual result from geek to heavy metal guy.
Yeah, who am I kidding? I'm no rock star.
Dude, you look like the real deal, though.
You know, the greatest compliment was fans coming up to me afterwards and saying, man, you rocked. Where do you play at?
That was
Really? That's awesome. And there's more of that stuff, right? So we can put it on our website.
It's a funny thing. The raw material is mysteriously
it's going viral.
It's gone. I don't know
It
what
is
happened to it.
all over the internet now. Listen, you didn't sound bad. You told me you sounded awful, but it was good.
You know what? It was very fun. It was actually quite liberating to wear spandex too. Have you ever tried it?
Oh, don't I know it? Yeah.
He's
yeah.
got several pairs at home.
Every
you know.
weekend. Absolutely.
Who do you think I borrowed it from?
Yeah, exactly, right?
You were saying these guys, most of them are, guys my age with kids and.
Yeah, everyone except the lead singer has hair extensions, is what they call the wigs. The lead singer has natural hair, but everyone else is close-shaved hair, older in their 40s, late 30s. And
so you wouldn't
kids.
recognize them?
Wouldn't recognize them. Afterwards, we went to an after party, and everybody came up to me, thought I was the band. They kept shunning the other guys, and I'm telling them, hey, these are the real band guys.
Oh, my goodness.
And they're like, no, just have an autograph. So it was a lot of fun. I had a great time. Most terrifying experience of my life in the last few years, but most rewarding.
Well, you said it's sort of like your bucket list.
It's
I mean,
on the
that's one of
bucket
those
list.
Things,
Got to get on stage in front of 500 people in spandex and sing.
Well, you looked legit, so
Well, thank you very much.
yeah, did a good job. Thanks, Jesse.
Times.
And we'll be back with more of America's Party 2009 right after this.
Forgetting you're in a parking garage. Now that's living large.
Welcome back to America's Party 2009.
All right, you were listening to just one of the 8 tribute bands featured tonight during Tribute Palooza at the Fremont Street Experience. You know, Fremont Street boasts one of the world's largest video screens called the Viva Vision. And actually, Kendall's been on that screen.
Big star. Yeah, they
yeah.
did a show about extraterrestrials, and I got a bit part in it, actually. But it was fun.
You played an alien?
Yeah, that would be typecasting. No, actually, I was a reporter. It was a stretch. But if you haven't been there, it's like 5 football fields long. And they put on some great shows once it gets dark every night on the canopy. And the shows are better than ever now with the help of some rock stars. Anita Roman has been on the Fremont Street Experience all night. She has more on that.
Well, Kendall, we're talking about KISS, and just a few minutes ago we saw the most amazing 6-minute show here on the ceiling. So if you missed it, you're going to have to come down to the Fremont Street Experience and check it out. It took 6 months and hundreds of hours to put together. But tonight, the premiere of KISS Rocks Las Vegas was unveiled right here on Fremont Street. And this is the ultimate rock experience. The creator, George Johnson, tells it that it gives fans a front row center seat to a KISS concert. The film is 6 minutes long and 1/4 mile in length, all the way down Fremont Street, and it is 3 times bigger than an IMAX movie with 12.5 million lights. KISS Rocks Las Vegas highlights the entire history of one of the most classic rock bands of our time. It features Shout Out Loud, Kick It Up, and I Want to Rock and Roll All Night Long.
KISS Rock Vegas is our 5th show for the Fremont Street Experience, and it's probably the biggest. It's got more pixels, more action, more larger people than we ever had before.
And this is the 5th show in a series of 8 that was unveiled today, and all 8 of the series will be a tribute to classic rock and roll. And if you missed it tonight, if you didn't see it live, it will be playing throughout the year. Every hour, every day. So come on out and check it out. It really is an incredible experience. Stay with us. We will be right back with more of Rockin' 2009.
For $2,000, you can order this giant bottle of Belvedere vodka. Coolest part? It's got a little spigot on it. You ever seen anything like that?
Still ahead, Dana Wagner computes the cost of partying like a rock star on the Las Vegas Strip. And you won't believe the price tag.
I'm very glad that Channel 3 gave me this opportunity to wish all of my neighbors and fellow Las Vegans the best of 2009.
I'm sorry, but I just can't take the pain anymore.
You don't give me the kind of support I need.
Feel good again in Z-Coil Pain Relief Footwear. A shock absorber in the heel cushions the pounding you take with every step, and less impact means less pain.
These shoes have saved my feet, my back, and my job.
At the end of the day, my feet don't hurt.
Give Z-Coil footwear a try. You don't have to take the pain. Nevada's only authorized Z-Coil retailer.
Welcome back to America's Party 2009.
And welcome back to Ground Zero at the Fremont Street Experience. Look at the pageantry. We've got feathers. We've got crazy hats. We've got people with glasses drinking those football-sized drinks. And they came all the way from, where'd you come from?
Yeah! Oh, I'm right here in Las Vegas.
And this is the first time you spent New Year's on Fremont Street. Why'd you come down here?
Actually, this is my first time on Fremont Street, and I came down here because it was close by. We can walk up, and the place.
We've got no shortage of good times down here. Let me set the table for you. On the Viva Vision screen, they've got a ton of ropes dangling down. They're going to shoot off fireworks at midnight. They're going to have a 6-minute video recapping 2008. The fireworks under the canopy will ring in 2009. They've never done it before. It's pretty cool. We're looking forward to seeing it. And so are all these people. Over 20,000 strong, the largest crowd ever down here. We'll have more with Kendall and Sophia, and we might even find a cage for this guy when we come back.
Welcome back to America's Party 2009.
Oh, people are getting excited out here. They've been singing goodbye to 2008.
Some 300,000 people, more than last year, which is really good news considering everything that's gone on in 2008. And I think there are a lot of people, as we're looking at about 3 minutes left in this year, who are ready to move on to 2009.
Yeah, and just for crowd control, we've had Metro up and down the strip all night long. They do such a fabulous job. Every year I've got to give a shout out to Metro. I am part of the Crime Tracker 3 team, and they do such a fabulous job. There's 3,500 officers, all of them on duty tonight, and part of their duty, setting up porta potties.
Yeah, a bunch of those up and down the strip, and they, you know, there's crowd control. Most people really are. When you consider how many people are here, most people really are on their best behavior. They've obviously had a little bit to drink and they're having fun, but on average, every year, the police make about 100 arrests, and when you consider how many people are out here and what could happen, that's not bad.
Yeah, just 100 arrests, and they're for minor incidents. So, but just to let you know, if you're out in this crowd here, behave, you know, because the police are out.
We were talking, and you were kind enough today to bring me something that was somewhat of a Southern tradition. You and I both grew up in the South, and You brought some black-eyed peas.
Yeah, I brought you a black-eyed pea and collard green soup.
Yeah.
You're supposed to eat that on New Year's Day because the black-eyed peas represent coins and the collard greens represent dollars, and it's supposed to bring you wealth and happiness and good luck in the new year.
I never knew exactly what it represented. I just know every year my mom would have us eat some
Don't
black-eyed
forget the
peas.
cornbread. That was just for yumminess.
Oh, that is good, too. Hey, really quickly, as we got about 2 minutes left, let's talk to Kevin Janison out on the Fremont Street Experience. Kevin, last year you were smooched by one of the folks out there. No such luck this year.
Yeah, well, you know, another year older, another year uglier. I guess that's how it goes. Kendall and Sophia. But I've got to tell you, this is the largest crowd they've ever had down here for New Year's on Fremont Street. And people are just having a great time enjoying the 8 bands that are playing on the 3rd Street and the 1st Street stage. And they can't seem to stop wanting to dance. The music is playing. Right now we have some of the highlights of the year in news up above us on the Viva Vision. That's 20 million lights worth. They're showing some clips from the year in news. The countdown's going to start at 1 minute, and when they get to 20 seconds, they're going to light off these fireworks, some of which are on the balconies of the hotels. And by the way, we're at 60 seconds now, so it should be a pretty interesting spectacle down here, and we'll have more for you in a few minutes. Kendall and Sophia, we'll send it back to you on the strip.
This is always a very exciting moment, and what's interesting to see is up until this point, people are able to mill up and down the strip, but just before midnight, boom, it's
shoulder
gridlock.
to shoulder for sure, and it's been shoulder to shoulder at Fremont because they had a cutoff at 15,000, but I think Kevin said they actually let 20,000 in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And for locals, that was a free thing. Tiffany De Leon's up in Sky 3, so we have that shot, and then you see Kevin Janison's perch at the Fremont Street Experience as we are less than 30 seconds away from 2009.
And you've definitely got the best seat in the house. We've got cameras all over, including over near the airport and several other spots as well. We're counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Happy New Year. Here come the fireworks. Talk to you on the other side.
Let's go! Boy. Okay!
And you've been looking at some of the best fireworks ever put on in America. This done by the Grucci Group. Some 30,000 fireworks set off in 8 minutes, 10 seconds. A little differently this year, but still Vegas style.
It was, and because it was done differently, and I've said this years past, but I've never meant it more than this year. Those watching this on TV really did have the best perspective, because we're sitting here on the strip and we ended up watching it on the monitor because
we did.
We were blocked from
we blocked from trees and from some of the buildings. This year, of course, because of the Monte Carlo fire early in the year, decided to do it from ground level instead from on top of the building. So it was really difficult to see from right here. But people at home had the best seat.
Absolutely. Happy New Year to everyone. We're going to come back and finish up.
Hang on. Happy New Year.
Yes.
Happy New Year to all of you. We'll be right back.
Here
we go,
guys. Hey, we're back here on the strip in the year 2009 as we welcomed in the new year with about 300,000 of our friends.
Exactly, and soon the cleanup begins. Talking about friends, this is our crew. These are the people who really put on our show for you.
And what a job it has been. Lisa and Jeff and everybody else back at the station. Great job. Kevin Jansen, Fremont Street Experience, Anita Roman there, Tiffany De Leon up in Skytree, and all these folks. I mean, incredible job.
We gotta mention George behind
George,
the camera.
Still
working.
Can you lock the camera down?
Lock the camera down and come say hi to the folks.
Yeah,
He's been working all night. Yeah, here
George
he comes.
Will sneak around. All right, there you go.
Happy New Year, George.
Right there. Yes.
And from all of us to all of you, Happy New Year.
We wish you a happy and prosperous 2009. Thanks so much for spending this evening with us. It was great working with you, partner.
I know.
And everybody here. Great job. Rock star.
Yeah. Take care and goodbye.
Good night, everybody.
Nice job, everybody. Nice job. Happy New Year, guys.